Hi guys. So this is Reactorama number 10, the one that you guys filled out a poll for.
You ask yourself questions like, is the common denominator me all these times?
When alcohol, for me, was the people that used it that made me toxic. I've always found myself gravitating toward chaos. Afraid of strangers, kid? You just gotta be careful out here doing this.
A big farm right there, is that you?
This process that we talk about, do you think it's possible to get someone out of it while they're in it? He's a boy. He's a good kid, but it seems like there's some...
I did the first time, mate.
He was the son of serial killers, though.
broken support beams at home.
I'm gonna give you a countdown. I want you to come down on it as hard as you can. You hear me, boy? 3, 2, 1. Something drew us here.
Not here with the wolves, huh?
Always bringing trash in here.
You are not a hero. You're gonna have to forgive me for what's coming.
Wait!
We're gonna play a little game. You're gonna pretend that your life isn't already over.
And we got a 50-50 vote.
Yeah, we did. 50 for Sputnik. 50 for...
Artik. So you will have seen in the Reactorama for the commuter that we had to do a random generator thingy-mabobby.
Spin the wheel! And it went on Artik. So, there is your results, ladies and gents.
We are going to watch the suspenseful, scary and intense Artik.
It's like being in a relationship with you.
Holy shit, that was deep.
I'm joking.
I hope so. So, as per the usual procedure, I'm going to read the synopsis.
And most likely intercut with the trailer, which has become the norm now.
Yeah, well, I liked it when you did it. So.
Oh, I actually did something you like. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it anyway, but I liked the idea that you cut it and it makes the trailer look less boring. So otherwise it's like 2 full minutes of trailer.
And then it lends weight to your synopsis reading as well.
Yeah.
It's like, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah. Okay, go.
On a rural farm in the middle of nowhere, a comic book obsessed killer teaches his son how to get away with murder. When the boy befriends a mysterious stranger who threatens to expose everything, the killer embarks on a mission to make sure his secret is never exposed and the stranger is silenced for good. Artik combines comic book movie action with serial killer thrills to produce something totally unique.
Right, I saw the trailer to this. It was actually the trailer that convinced me. I saw the front cover and I was like, that looks fucking awful. It'll be good to watch. I watched the trailer. I'm like, that looks fucking awesome. It is by, High Flyer Films, who we know released some shoddy stuff, but they didn't produce it. They just distributed it.
It looks like Epic Pictures produced it.
They're the people who actually made the movie, and High Flyers is just distributing it. I love how they boastfully on the back claim copyright for the cover. Yeah, well, we all know your cover stock images and that you use them for every single fucking film that fits.
I knew I was right when I looked at the cover for A Werewolf in England. I knew it. I was like, it doesn't feel right. And then when we were watching it, I was like, well, where's this horrible looking bloody...
Well, the bastards tricked me twice. They did it with the Carnivores of fucking London, which is just atrocious. At least A Werewolf in England, which isn't even correct at all. it's werewolves in England. A werewolf in England is actually relatively entertaining for how bad it is. You fooled me once, fooled me twice. You're probably going to fool me a third time. You almost did with that Lindsay Lohan one. No, I think High Fly Films, the films that they produce, which is very, very macro budget, steer clear. But I think the stuff that they pick up to distribute is a little bit better. But anyway,
let's see how we get on with Artik.
it's at least 77 minutes, so
Well, that's good.
yeah.
Let's go.
And also, I want to apologise for the previous Reactorama about the ratio issues and about how boring it was. Again, it's not indicative of the commuter. We actually loved it. We were so engrossed by it. So that's why I think we're sticking with horrors from now on, and thrillers, because you get a better reaction from us. A lot of authors believe that a book that is unblemished isn't a book at all. Fuck off. Specifically, Neil Gaiman. I love Neil Gaiman, but his belief that he wants to see a book duct taped back together. No. No.
I mean, I have some books that are a little worse for wear, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, that was
But
before
then
you
there
met
are,
me.
but no, but there were others that I really disliked.
Do you believe that you've accommodated that weird caliber obsession because you've realised it's okay to be like that, or you've just basically my odd behaviour's rubbed off on you? What do you think it is?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Because I've never really, like, people would buy me a book from a charity shop and it always gave me a bit of the creeps.
Yeah.
But I think I never had the confidence to say, like...
Yeah. I've always wondered that. I'm like, I hope she doesn't feel that she has to take on this weird...
No, but the thing is for me, like, for example, I've got a couple of books in there that do not belong to me. And they are worse for wear, but I'm okay with that because I know that person bought the book, read it, and then gave it to me. I know it's been nowhere else but her hands.
What, my grandmother?
No.
Oh, you mean your friend?
Yeah.
Your work colleague? Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If it's been round 7 people,
Yeah.
battered to shit, glued back together 5 times.
Yeah. So you've realised it's okay to be like that towards books?
Yeah.
Yeah. And films?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I still struggle sometimes, like, to not take it personally when you don't want your films to touch mine. I have to remind myself that that's your problem, but it feels like a personal dig.
No.
Like, you're dirty. Do you know what I mean?
No.
No, but that's kind of like how it can come across quite easily.
No, it's definitely not like that. No. I mean, for fuck's sake, like, when I used to go to college, like, as soon as I'd get back, my mate Max is like, oh, we're going to cinema. I'm like, no, I need to go home and get changed, so I'm in my cinema wear. So, like, the taint of a college isn't there.
Yeah.
But anyway, tangent.
Oh shit, it's really fucking dark. Don't like it. I can't tell whether he's buried the bodies in the hedge or just out of the ground.
Or put the hedge just...
Yeah. I have not. Films.
I have not, Daddy! Film.
I mean, if this is going to be the score throughout, I'm going to be quite impressed. Because it's unnerving. I'm genuinely creeped out. We haven't even seen anything yet.
It's just a young boy's sketches, I assume.
Yeah.
The photographer is called Martin Movie. One of the coolest title sequences I've seen in a while. Mate, you're both on a whole nother fucking level.
What for?
He seems to be treating comic books in a real weird pseudo quasi-religious fashion, you know? Literally reading it wrong.
Alright, let me get off my soapbox. Who's ready?
Please do.
That's why I'm here. I want to be able to trust my gut and live my truth. And
Is he an alcoholic or not?
No, he says it's the alcoholics that have been around him
it's good today. You're opening up.
that fucked him up. It's like,
Yeah.
your family fucks you up. It's
Try
basically
not to run
saying
from a
that.
problem anymore, you know?
He hasn't touched it, hasn't smoked, but those around
Correct,
him, and
eventually.
it makes him seek out chaos.
Oh,
This is why he's so interested in the boy,
Takes some work,
because
but
he
we
can
all
sniff
come on board
something's
with someone.
wrong.
I'm with you there.
Watching you flirt's like watching the car wreck.
I love you too, honey.
No, don't read into it that deep. It's very simple.
Where can I find the family? That'd be nice.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, sure.
How is he not dead?
I like to keep my
What do
surroundings
you mean?
clean.
Like, surely he would have like bled out by this point.
No, you'll be very surprised how much. From that, no, I've seen someone who's had their whole face torn off by a ball, and it's just flapping.
What's your connection
It
to the
clots
boy?
quite quickly and easily, I believe,
more
and that's just through the cheek. It's just considered a flesh wound. I wouldn't, mate.
I don't know, he has been very careful though, isn't he? Much more careful than...
Anyone else, yeah. No, yeah, keep it. Bring it back out. And say, yeah.
Good choice, mate.
I think this director would make a really good Saw film.
Mm.
This film is so like, it's like leaving you like really like breathless, because it's just like, you don't know, it's the unpredictability and you're just anticipation in it. Maybe that's just me.
Felt more like that in films like The Shallows than this, but I get what you mean.
It's the score, it's like literally, it's plucking at the chords and it's like plucking at your like internal nerves.
Mm. Like that 127 hours moment.
It's just like getting under your skin. And it's more like, you notice when he was smashing into his leg. Didn't show it at all, but that's still more effective with the score and the sound effects and the way the camera's like.
The thing is, I knew exactly what he was doing, and it still got me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, ooh.
Could have easily cut to something very gory, but the director's
He
probably
doesn't
like, I don't
need
need to, no. And then that's when it can fall into campness and prestige, because the effect may not look as good as it should.
I don't know what that was then. It's like, what is that weird contraption? Yeah, that's it's a chair.
Do it. Don't hesitate. Just do it. Shoot the mean bastard. That kid's head went boom! Like a watermelon.
It's got a pelt arrow.
I mean, she hasn't lasted this long because she's got a big geezer to protect her. I mean, but they do this for fun. Kill her, bitch! Fuck her up! Smash her!
Like that. Kneecaps and eyeballs are like my kryptonite. Bye bye. What makes us gag? Not gore, but vomit.
That's not his favourite, like...
Not the eyes!
Nice. The final... What is the noise he went?
I mean, felt like it was lacking.
Yeah, I felt that a bit. It lacked a little bit of vital ingredient.
I wanted to feel more for the boy and I didn't.
Yeah.
because we didn't really know him.
No, and I think the young actor's not the best of actors.
Not really. I mean, he tried to cry at one point, and I'm like, dude, I could do better crocodile tears than that.
To be honest, I would give it 3 stars for effort alone.
Me
I
too.
think
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think for what it was, effort alone. Also, it's a type of film. It's not got the highest budget, but it doesn't matter. Not once do you go, oh, they're working against the budget here. Quite unlike a few films that we've watched. It is what it is. I think that's why they cut corners on certain things.
I think it's just like going back to my age-old thing of like storyline. It just takes so much away for me personally. It just removes.
I really liked the relationship as much as the young actor isn't a good actor. I like the relationship between that. I like the aspect that this man is trying to almost groom this young boy. Like, it's like in that sequence there's something weird and bestial about it. It was like this kid's sexual awakening and is also coming of age, which is the mallet to the chisel and the mallet and to the ice. And I like those aspects. I think more like what it proclaims on the cover, the more psychological things, like the more like taking him out, like seeing him do these things instead of just via seeing it in the artwork he did. I think we needed a little more.
Yeah,
It lacked vital moments, but still overall I would give it a good 3 stars. I'd recommend, if you like these type of films, to watch them. I think it's not a bad film at all. I was veering to 4, but like you, I felt it was lacking.
Substance is the word I would prefer to go for.
I think the substance is there. It's just not taken that much advantage of. I think the main lead, who I can only assume is Chase Williams, who I recognise. Also, I like the big guy. He's very softly spoken, like the classic, articulate serial killer who looks like a rough redneck. I think that side of things, there's a little bit of ambiguity with that I liked, instead of him just being brute force.
Yeah.
There was some ambiguity behind his eyes. I just like the intonation and the way he carried himself. I mean, are they going to get Oscars for the performances? No. But for what it is, I really enjoyed it. I did feel that it lacked something integral that could have strengthened it and made it, that is a film that I am happy that I put on and that I would wholeheartedly say anyone should watch. And that is all I have to say on it, really.
Me too. I haven't got much else to say.
No. So, what was your rating? 3.
3 stars.
3 stars for Artik. Our next one will be Sputnik. So,
I'm looking forward to Sputnik.
Yeah.
Whether I'm right or wrong in looking forward to it, I don't know, but I am looking forward to it.
Well, we'll see. Thank you for joining us. This will probably be another Reactorama with very little reactions.
Never mind. Some are shit, some are good.
Some are good, but some reactions are shit. But anyway, much love.
Bye, guys.